You guys, I literally ran up the stairs, I think 3 times just to grab everything down here. It was not cute. I'm not fit, if you didn't know that. I don't like to work out, which we'll get into later because right now I'm doing the intro. Let's get into the intro. You guys, I wanted to come on today and do a more fun video because if you follow me on I can't even talk. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I've been like, you know, coming out with a lot of videos. I've been doing a lot of makeup looks, but I never really do like a tutorial. I'll do a tutorial, but it's not like, you know, like you guys can't really like see or hear me like, well, you guys see obviously, but you can't hear me like, you know, explaining the steps of, oh, I'm doing this next, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, you know? We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna come back on YouTube, but I think I'm gonna do a lot more tutorials on here too, because honestly, I miss it so much. Like, I love Instagram videos and I'll continue doing those, but like for days when it's just so much fun on here. I asked you guys, well, I didn't ask, I just said that I was gonna do a video based on like my followers choose my makeup. I'll put like little like screenshot thingies up here on the screen somewhere for you guys to see which product got chosen, and we'll do it like that, okay? Okay, so if you haven't already, go follow me on Instagram. I have 2 Instagrams. Yes, I'm a little extra, but you know, we don't mind that here. Before I keep rambling on, let's get into the tutorial. So we're just gonna do our brows. And this is the part that I'm really scared about because I don't use pomades that much anymore. I put 2 pomades in as choices, one being Makeup Revolution and the other one being ABH, Anastasia Beverly Hills, for all my people who don't know. I put those in there because I want to be able to use like products that I don't typically use. The winner of the 2 brow pomades is Anastasia, and I have this in Ebony, the shade that I really am scared of because it's too dark and I don't like my like brows looking super dark. We're just gonna deal with it for now. I'll zoom you guys in so you can see me filling in my brows and everything. That really sucks because this is the closest I can bring you guys into my face. It's fine. It's whatever. We're just gonna move on. I'm gonna go in with my where's the name of this brush? Oh, it doesn't have one. The Benefit brow pencil that they came out with the whole collection for their like brow stuff, you know. I'm just gonna comb. God, I'm so scared right now. What if I mess this up really bad? It's not gonna be cute. Can I just dip my brows like this? Is that an option? I'm gonna dip my little brow pencil into the pomade and I'm just gonna take the cap. Is there anything? No, nothing. No, this is so old. That's why it's empty. I used to use this all the time. Me and Kayenath both. We're just gonna lightly fill in. Oh my god. We're just gonna lightly fill in my brows. I'm just, you know, doing super light, not like shoving it on my brow type of movements. I'm doing them like super light and just kind of like flicking them. One brow done. I'm gonna do the other one off camera because I don't want to bore you guys over here, but it doesn't look as bad as I thought. I think it's also because I used a very small amount. In my opinion, I actually really do like the pomade, but if I was going for an all natural kind of look, I probably would not use a pomade. I would use a pencil or a powder just because I feel like I would have more control with it. But this definitely does work, and the color, I don't mind. I wish it was just a little more light. So next, the primer that won is the Milk Hydro Grip. This one is literally, that was the worst ASMR ever. I'm so sorry you had to experience that. This primer does a really good job with making sure that your foundation sticks, like literally just sticks onto your face, and I love that about it. It also hydrates your skin as well. I'm gonna go in with some primer. No, not my rings, not my rings. How do people do this stuff with rings on? Okay, good. I can actually use my hands now. For foundation, the foundation that won is the Fenty Pro Filter Hydrating Foundation. I love this stuff so much. This is so much better than the original formula. I just have dry skin. Like, I have combos, so, but my cheeks are dry, my T-zone's oily, and the original one just, it was not for me. It oxidated. It oxidized way too much for my skin, so I didn't like that. But this one is nice. I'm in the shade 210. I'm just gonna go in with my Sonia Kashuk Beauty Blender, which I freaking adore. I love this. It's $5 or $7, one of the two. I think it's $7 for 2 blenders at Target, so Go get your hands on it. It's amazing. Oh, and the ears. Don't forget about them ears. For concealer, the concealer, that one, it was Milani versus Fenty, and Milani won. I'm surprised you guys aren't tired of me using this yet. A new trick I found with this concealer is I do leave it on for a little longer. You remember that one video I did? The blue glam one? Remember how I said in there, you gotta blend it out super fast. It dries really quick. It does dry really fast, I've noticed, but I do like leaving it on a little longer. I just get more coverage. We're gonna do that, and I'm covering up my zits as I go. I'm gonna prime my eyelids with this too. And I'm not carving up my brows. I don't do that anymore. We all know I love that concealer, so I don't need to really say much about it except the fact that I love it. For powder, it was between Dermablend, which is a translucent loose setting powder, and the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder, and I'm glad you guys picked this one because my skin is super dry right now, and that Dermablend one will cling onto my dry patches, so I didn't want that. So I'm gonna go in with the Morphe R13 brush, and I'm just gonna pick up some of the powder on the brush, not some, a lot. And I'm just gonna look up and set. The one thing I don't like with this powder is the fact it kind of, obviously it has color in it. This one looks a lot brighter than this one. I don't like that, but it sets very nice. It smells very nice. I don't mind. You know what I forgot? A face powder, but one thing I do like about this powder now, I used to use this on my face a lot, so we're just gonna do that. I'm using a Morphe M527. Some people like this for bronzer. I like it for setting my face, and I'm just going to swivel it around. Okay, now that I'm kind of done with just like tapping the heck out of my face. Okay, next is bronzer, which is what we love. This bronzer is the one that won. This is the Anastasia powder bronzer in Rich Amber, and I love this stuff. I used to use it all the time, and then Kayenath stole it, so I stopped using it, and I got a new one. But this one's really good. The brush I'm gonna use is the Morphe M143 brush. It's a huge, super fluffy fan brush, and I love it so much. And I'm just gonna swirl my brush in it and tap it all off. So I tried my best. I don't know why my nose is acting weird today, but it's acting weird. And I forgot to set my lids. I'm gonna go in with this. I don't even know. I think I got this from Sam's Club one year. I got this like 6-7 years ago. Now we're on to blush. The Cloud Makeup Pink Unicorn Blush. I think that's what it's called. And then the Milani Rose d'Oro. And I'm so happy you guys picked the Milani Rose d'Oro because you guys, this blush is my favorite. I love it so much. I'm gonna use my Morphe M405 brush. Kind of just tap my brush in there. Whatever powder's left, I'm just gonna go where my pores are. I'm gonna make sure that I just kind of brush away the blush from over there. The next product up is eyeshadow. Okay, so for eyeshadow, it was between a collab makeup. I know I put a lot of their two products in there only because I don't really touch the eyeshadow palette that I showed, and there was their Sunset Dreams palette, and I haven't really played with it at all. So I was like, okay, maybe people will want to see it. If you don't, you don't. I'll use it for a different like look. That one is very similar to the Anastasia Prism palette, which is the one that you guys chose. First, we're gonna like kind of just warm up my eye area. So I'm gonna go in with Unity right here on this Morphe M441 brush. I'm just gonna put this in my crease. I am not noticing fallout, to be honest. They are super powdery though, that's another thing. I'm gonna go in with, so you see that white shade right there called Lucid? Yeah, it's like a little gold in there. You see that thing that's sparkling a little? That's Lucifer right there. Or Lucid, not Lucid. Freaking fur. I'm gonna take my middle finger, sorry, I did not intend for that to happen, and I'm just gonna pat it and see if it does anything, because I already can tell you right now when I swatch it on the back of my hand, a brush isn't gonna do anything for it. Palette is actually super duper nice. I like, well, not like, it's not one of Anastasia's bests, I'll give it that, but it's a good palette. So now we're gonna do my inner corners, but we're gonna use Sphere. Sphere. I'm taking this Anastasia brush. The palettes usually in Anastasia, well, they all do. They all come with a brush and they're super nice. I like them. So I'm gonna take the more tough side, not the blending side, but this other side. And I'm just gonna put it. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. Oh yeah, see that? No. Going back in with the random brush that I got. I'm just blending it out a little. I actually really like this. I'm gonna take this. This is a Morphe M124 brush, and I'm just gonna pat it ever so gently in my inner corner. The bottom, I don't want to really do too much because I kind of like the simplicity of this look. So I'm just gonna go back in with the color Unity and mix in a little bit of Eden over here on an Morphe M433 brush. And I'm just, this already has product on it from something else. Ignore that. It looks like Eden though, so it's fine. And now I'm gonna go on to eyeliner. Well, liner or no liner, and you guys said liner. And then I asked you colored or black, and you said black, thank the Lord. I'm taking that NYX Epic Ink liner in black. This is waterproof, and it's literally the best liner. And I don't think I want to do a wing, to be honest. I want the focus to be on my inner corners, so I'm just gonna line the top. My liner looks a little wonky today because I don't know what's wrong with that pen. It never does that. Well, someone did something to it, that's all I gotta say. For setting spray that won. It was between the Body Shop and Glam Glow, and you all wanted to see the glow setter come into play, so we're gonna use this one today all over. Go ham with it because I feel so freaking dry right now. Smells very good but strong if you spray too much, so that's something I don't like. But it's lingering on my face still, but I just put it on, so that could be it too. So for highlighter, it was between Artist Couture and Becca, and you guys really wanted me to use Becca. I was surprised. I was rooting for Artist Couture, but you guys wanted the Becca one, and I have nothing against Becca, minus the fact that this highlighter, this particular one, this is a Champagne Pop highlighter. Everyone and their moms love it. This particular highlighter, I think it was this one or it was Opal. One of the two kept giving me, like, you know that darkness right here? Yeah, it kept doing that, so I stopped using it. I'm using a Morphe R31 brush. Okay, this is cute. It's such a pretty highlighter. For my nose, I'm gonna go in with a different brush. It's definitely a glow setter. Then I'm gonna take my Morphe M431 brush and just put it on the tip of my nose and right here on the middle of my nose down. And then I'm gonna take my little powder brush and you're gonna be like, what's the point of putting highlighter on them? Yeah, no. There's a technique that I like to use. I'm gonna spray it one last time with setting spray. Done with that setting spray. No, we're gonna do my brow gel. So it was between the ColourPop Brow Boss gel and, if I remember correctly, the Anastasia clear gel, and you guys chose the ColourPop one. When you put in your brows, you will see it's white, but you can blend it out with your fingers. For everyday use, I don't mind it. My brows don't get too out of control unless it's super windy out. So next, we're gonna do mascara, which is between two mascaras that I actually really like mixing. The two mascaras that I put up were the L'Oreal Telescopic and the Maybelline Falsies. So you guys chose the Telescopic. I like the brush on this one. I think it's super nice. Like this eye look, it's like subtle. It's like a nice like pop of neon, you know? So for lashes, it was between my friend Michelle. It was between her lashes.
Come upstairs.
Yeah, I'm coming. And then the Huda Beauty lashes and Farah. And you guys chose the Huda Beauty ones. So I popped on my lashes, and I actually really like these, how they look right now. They are a little harder to stick on because this like certain style has a thicker band, so it's kind of like more of a headache. I'm just gonna quickly pop on my lip gloss because you guys chose lip gloss. It was between doing a matte lip and a gloss, and I'm so happy you guys chose lip gloss because you guys, my lips, matte would not have looked that cute on me today. I'm just telling you right now. For lip gloss, it was between the Anastasia one and the Wet n Wild one. You guys chose the Anastasia. This is in the shade Amber. One thing I will say, Anastasia glosses aren't like super glossy, but they're really pretty. And they're super pigmented, which is what I like. So here is the finished look. I'm actually really obsessed with how this turned out. I think it looks super cute. You guys did an amazing job picking out my makeup. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Stay tuned for more beauty and fashion videos and more videos with me and Kayenath. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Or I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I'm gonna go get food now.